nothing pleasant about this coast.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time, it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends. For now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast. Quietly now.
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind it.
Revelio.
Get away!
Confringo! Bombarder!
This is almost too easy!
Confringo!
Too slow.
Leviosa!
Missed me!
Confringo!
Oh, you call that? Rather unwise coming back.
Accio!
Pitiful.
Accio! Bombarder! Leviosa! Confringo! Accio! Leviosa! Revelio.
Thestrals overhead. Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not gonna trek up this mountain in silence.
Would be nice though if we could.
I bet the Thestral nest's close by.
Kill any who trespass.
There they are. Let's go.
Wait, we should have some sort of plan.
I'm through planning.
Revelio.
I will make you
Expelliarmus.
Hogwarts teach you nothing.
Confringo.
Can't handle a little obstacle.
Expelliarmus. Accio.
I won't. An intruder! Your acrobatics will only postpone the inevitable. Someone thinks they can help.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
No!
Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
You are terribly outmatched. Surely you can see that.
Accio. Expelliarmus.
They got what they deserved.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins,
You could have got us killed.
but I didn't. Looks
Revelio.
like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going.
If I were to kill him up here, I could just blame it on the goblins, right?
Confringo.
Out of curiosity.
Ramrock's gonna make everyone pay.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership. I'll be quieter.
Will you?
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Accio.
I agree. Only good wizards are dead wizards. Ranrock's got that right.
Revelio.
Most keen to help him achieve his goals in that regard.
It's Totalis.
Was that your best?
Expelliarmus.
You won't get away with that.
Confringo. Confringo.
This must be it.
Sebastian, wait.
Wait. For what? Ugh. Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lord Gok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lord Gok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
So far, so good.
Charming. Spiders. How fitting.
Hey, spider.
Bombarda. Accio.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Leviosa. Accio. Bombarda. Confringo.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
Confringo. Bombarda. Accio. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Leviosa.
Okay, he's preoccupied, he's fine.
Revelio.
You good there, buddy? You're fine. You'll be fine.
These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner.
Confringo.
Oh, I didn't think too much normal rifles. I still want to reload, even though I can't reload.
Staircase leading here. Whatever for?
I don't think anyone's been here for ages.
Confringo. Bombarda.
Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much if you ask me.
Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Accio. Bombarda. Confringo. Confringo. Sendo. Bombarda. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Leviosa. Confringo. Confringo. Leviosa. Bombarda.
Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes.
Confringo. Accio. Bombarda.
We've seen rune symbols like these before.
Confringo. Accio. Bombarda.
Is finding these chests luck or instinct?
Revelio. Confringo.
Can't get out of here quick enough.
I know it's gonna be here.
Bombarda. Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda. Bombarda. Confringo. Confringo. Protego. Confringo. Bombarda.
Oh no. I got him hit.
Confringo. Fringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Potato. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Potato. Bombarda.
Nice teamwork.
Nothing like an angry troll to bring friends together.
Confringo.
That troll certainly made a mess of things. Debris everywhere.
Reparo.
That was a piece of work.
More than one.
Did you find something?
A journal entry. Isadora was here.
We couldn't jump high enough to reach that ledge if we
Accio.
tried.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I'm out of breath after all of those stairs. But the view, well worth it.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Nice work. Your skills never cease to surprise me. Another barrier. We can blast through it, I'm certain. Good news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome.
This can't be a dead end. Must be another
Confringo.
floor above us.
Revelio. Confringo.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
But the triptych pointed us here. Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should be
Revelio.
fluent in runic language by now.
Confringo.
Could this be another area Isadora created?
Revelio.
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here. I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
The final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done it!
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this. I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Well, don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Huh. Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder...
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked?
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Oh, everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not, but someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felgroth, the destroyed painting, it was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care, if at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
If he thinks he's getting away with this, he has another thing coming.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
I imagine the bells are just inside in the bell tower. I'd better find him.
If the prefect stayed out of the common rooms. Should get rid of the lot.
You can get all sorts of clothes.
The bells must be upstairs.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Found them. I'll have to get One up, one to go.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Well, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't.
Oh god, they already bother me.
Personally, I think if the thing you're best at is herbology.
Revelio.
That youngun's now a teacher herself. Wonder she's not...
I thought I could count on my friend.
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Ah, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
Revelio.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the wizard milling industry. Throughout the many goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the bell tower entrance hall.
At
Along with
least
the
we're out
rest
of
of
the
the castle,
classroom.
it was completed in the late early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts.
Revelio.
Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Irgit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lord Gok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin-wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby. Curious students can find him on display here.
Revelio.
Oh, yes. I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Athbuttle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower is a retinue of loyal
Sir
knights.
Athbuttle was the friendliest knight.
Statues of knights, I
Although,
should
his statue
clarify.
must affect some fallitory
Keen-eyed
gesture when...
students will spot the statue of Sir Athbuttle of the chin. His fame was not won by vanquishing foes in single.
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Athpuddle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Athpuddle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
Pity goblins and wizards can't get along.
True, but imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin rebellions to discuss. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise student, such as yourself, will learn from it.
Would you please meet with me in the Great Hall? I have come upon a difficult
History
time, and I
is
need a
written by
friend.
those who do their schoolwork, so they
Are
say.
you familiar with the
Or
hamlet
at least,
of Irondale?
I like to say
It's
that.
south of the castle. I think the cave...
How can we do so much? So little.
Everyone knows your garlic flavor.
Revelio. Revelio.
That's gonna go somewhere.
Revelio. Revelio.
I don't find potions bearable at all.
Revelio.
All my gobstones back. I'm ready to take on all...
Professor Weasley must be exhausted doing her job.
Some days are more difficult.
Lassie, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Mattibelleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
It's not your fault, Natty. There's nothing you could have done to prevent it.
That is what my mother says. But he died protecting me. And I cannot help but feel guilty over that. I find myself reliving the moment more often than I would like. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them, beginning with Harlow. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
I just want to know where the hell that little key is.
I suspect most Slytherins would prefer not to be.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh. Well, wasn't so blind.
Greetings.
My house broom will do me fine for a while, I'm sure.
Another house token for the house chest. That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens. This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely. Another house token for the house chest. Here we go, the last house token. Time to see what's inside. Well, look at that. Thanks goes to the former headmistress, Eupraxia Mole.
There's nothing like it in all of Britain, you know. About the only place that doesn't come with the
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. Actually, I found all of the keys and opened my house chest.
Oh, wonderful. What did you find?
I found a rather interesting costume.
Brilliant. Well, thank you for solving that mystery for me. I always wondered what those keys would lead to.
Looks rather dark.
You made it.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out.
Revelio.
It's another aggressive one. What is going on with that?
Confringo.
Bombarda.
Voipers.
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started.
Revelio.
The Voiper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Lumos. Also.
If the Moonstone is here and so are Voipers, I wonder if it's being protected. Why am I not surprised? First the Voipers and now this.
Accio.
We need to find moths for those spinners.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Depulso. Accio.
Lumos.
Lumos! Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths. Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Accio. Also.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
Revelio. Cabalso.
Lumos.
You did it! I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this again.
Bombarda. Accio. Bombarda. Confringo.
Flipendo.
Bombarda. Confringo.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Should we take a closer look?
You read my mind. Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here, I just know it.
Confringo.
Given what swoopers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the Henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the Henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the Henge.
I don't think Doran would knowingly send us into danger.
You're right. I suppose I'm worrying over nothing. Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
How's your gran doing?
Oh boy.
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the poacher that set foot on her doorstep. Or that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. I think we can safely say we know where the Moonstone goes.
Oh, they're so cute.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the Moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually,
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the Moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
Why you don't just get a snitch from inside?
Because I told you, I can transfigure one. I've seen her do it, it's true. Soon get us a snitch. Non-verbal spells are very difficult.
And risky. You could never do one.
dozen humans to battle, I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time. You ought to cut back on pudding. Took you for a troll the other day.
Wonder if Ranrock and his crew are in there. No sign of Lodgok out here. He must be inside already. Look at the size of this mine.
Something seems wrong.
This place is teeming with Ranrock's loyalists. I have to keep my wits about me. Petrificus Totalis.
Revelio.
This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine. Just like Gringotts. But I'm in the driver's seat this time.
Something seems wrong.
How deep will this take me?
Ranrock's gonna be pleased with our progress.
Who was on that car?
With his part, will ya?
That has to be the end up ahead.
Revelio.
Confringo.
Revelio.
I didn't.
Revelio. Accio.
Leviosa, Confringo. Bombarda.
You can't stop us.
Confringo.
Easily diverted.
Leviosa.
Pity. All right. I'm a goblin, not a fool.
Confringo.
That was meant for me.
Leviosa. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda. Leviosa. Confringo.
Not quite.
Leviosa.
A miss. I've been fighting since before you were born.
Leviosa.
Your spells glance off of me.
Leviosa. Bombarda. Confringo.
Revelio.
Confringo.
Patrolling this area is a waste of my time.
Someone's here. One less human to touch. Shut. How nice of you to stop by.
Confringo.
Seems your heart isn't in this at all.
Bombarda. Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda! Confringo! Bombarda! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Protego! Bombarda! Confringo! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Protego! Bombarda! Propello!
One less foul, hulking brute.
Revelio.
Accio!
What's keeping us from finally surviving the wizarding world once and for all? Nothing. Turn off Dave's beer.
Bombarda! Confringo!
What is it? I only hope Lodgott doesn't cross paths with him.
Easily done. You can't stop us.
Confringo!
Oh, that was finished.
Bombarda!
Where does this one lead? You've got half, I suspect.
You will suffer.
Accio! Accio! Confringo!
I won't rest. I will make you. You seem tired.
Bombarda! Confringo!
Your little magistrate won't distract me.
too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
Revelio.
Confringo.
These devices run on steam power. I hope I can get to Ranrock before Lodgok does.
Another drill is complete. The wizarding world will crumble.
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists.
I've been fighting since before you
Bombarda. Confringo.
You don't think you can defeat me, do you?
You won't stop me. Not your spells glance off of me.
Confringo.
You can't stop it.
Bombarda.
Is it? Not quite.
Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Attack it. Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo.
You. That is unfortunate. No matter, we will build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lodgok. Come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me? It cannot be. All this time, you knew.
You knew where it was! Don't!
Are you alright?
I'll never understand you, Lodgok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time, chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind! No! Avada Kedavra!
Poor Lodgok. Dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him. Now to get out of this blasted place. I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the Keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
Seems quiet.
I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the Keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
I'm afraid I can't say. I didn't read the journals.
I fear you are correct. The situation is far from ideal, but we can wait no longer. I will defer to Professor Rockham as to how to proceed.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information.
Revelio. Confringo.
Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done. Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
It looks like a grap horn.
And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a grap horn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of Graphorns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
I mean, would he really know if I didn't do it alone?
This must be the place. Very well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself.
Bombarder!
I need your help, friend.
Anne's worried. She said Sebastian promised her that I would be there if she went to meet him in the catacomb. But now he's asking her to join him immediately and to come alone. She says he doesn't sound himself. Meet us at the catacomb as soon as you can. I hope that my quill has conveyed my message clearly.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
It'll take more than this to stop the Lord of the Shore.
I should investigate.
We're crossing that bridge whether you like it or not.
You there! I see you!
You're a slippery little shrew. I heard.
Just a lost moon.
Time for you all to clear out.
Where's that goblin helm, you little thief?
What say we pick up the pace a bit?
Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber.
Revelio.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morganach, Mr. Morganach?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Oh, Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others. I need you to return to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? He won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
Avada Kedavra! She's alive.
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now?
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon.
Make a save just in case.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
It's my fault. I was wrong. I thought he'd stop.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the Great Room.
Confringo! Bofada! Confringo!
Furiosa!
Confringo!
There weren't this many in theory before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian.
Bombarda!
Ringo!
Ringo! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Bombarda! Confringo! Fringo! Incendio!
Let me go through the tape.
Confringo! Incendio! Confringo!
Hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian.
Be careful. Incendio! Confringo! Bombarda! Incendio! Confringo!
These Inferi seemed far from controlled.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
There's Sebastian.
Isn't this incredible?
Sebastian,
I told you! The relic is the answer! I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
Control? I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
Solomon, don't! The relic! You'll pay for this!
The two of you have gone too far! I'm ending this now!
Save Anne!
I can't do anything.
Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo. Arresto momentum.
Now you've gone too far.
Confringo.
Potato! Incendia!
Arresto momentum. Confringo.
Sorry, it had to be done. Incendia!
Bombarda. Arresto momentum. Confringo.
Maybe incendia!
Confringo.
Potato!
Arresto momentum. Bombarda.
Now you've gone too far.
Confringo.
Incendia! Levioso!
Bombarda. Confringo.
Potato! Sorry, it had to be done. Levincendia!
Arresto momentum. Bombarda. Confringo.
Incendia!
You're supposed to protect us.
I am protecting you, you foolish boy!
Revelio.
Now you've gone too far.
Confringo. Bombarda.
Confringo potato!
Confringo.
Glacius!
Bombarda.
Levioso!
Confringo.
Sorry, it had to be done. Incendia!
Confringo. Bombarda.
Levioso! Yeah!
Confringo.
Gone too far.
Confringo. Mr. Salo, stop!
How dare you! You're no friend of my nephew!
Confringo. Accio.
Potato! Sorry, it had to be done.
Confringo. Accio. Bombarda. Confringo.
Potato!
Accio. Accio. Bombarda.
She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer. Avada Kedavra!
no choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done? I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave.
Sebastian, wait! Stop, Sebastian. Hold on.
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us. Not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it...
He did attack us. You had no choice. It was brave, Sebastian. You clearly care more about Anne than your uncle ever did.
I knew you'd understand.
Not really, I just
did
want the
do
curse.
the right thing.
You did. I would have done the same, if I knew how.
I could teach you.
No time like the present.
The killing curse won't be easy to master. As with all unforgivables, you have to mean it. Hold your wand steady. Focus. The incantation is Avada Kedavra. Your intention must be clear. I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later, at the Undercroft, all right?
I think I know where we can find Doran. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest and we can tell him about the symbol the Mooncalves made.
And you say they made it after you placed the Moonstone?
Do you know why or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, And often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend. But I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand.
She has always been quite a reader. And she's quite
Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Good to see you, my young Ravenclaw friend. Allow me once again to express my family's gratitude. They were pleased to learn that the wand Richard Jackdaw disappeared with those many years ago had been located, even if it was somewhat unusable.
Glad to hear it.
Now, I received an owl from Eleazar, Professor Fig. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
So I just get to be kidnapped, okay.
Another. Confringo. No more happy days for you. Coward. Potato.
Well, at least I know how this is gonna go. Okay, don't give me any fucking warning.
I'm just warming up. Incendia.
It always happens when I'm not prepared and I have no feeling.
Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone.
Try.
How lamb to the slaughter.
Incendia.
How delightful.
Good job, thing, aren't you?
Imperial, how can I help? Knew you were still hanging about.
Expulso! You've made a grave mistake.
Back from more.
Expulso! I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Confringo!
That's just the beginning.
Imperial!
Potato! Incendio!
What?
You will pay for that.
Potato! Incendio!
Imperial, what do you need me to do?
You're no match for me.
Confringo!
Rookwoods don't go down.
Incendio! Crucible!
Potato! Expulso!
Imperial, how can I help? Confringo!
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Levioso! You're right, Ben Forcia.
Expulso! Blanche!
What are you playing at?
Expulso!
Confringo!
Expulso!
Crucible!
What have you done?
Oh, this is
Expulso! Death from above!
Imperial!
dare you do such a thing to me? Expulso!
You should have joined me. Only delaying the inevitable.
No more.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Try to make this too easy for me. You're easier to spot than an irrumpent. Knew you were still hanging about. Confringo. Aha! Back for more. No more happy days for you.
Is that the best you've got? Head in the clouds, this one. Release me!
You're going to regret that.
Clumsy little fool!
Be on knee. Confringo. Had enough. Imperial. Confringo.
Knew I'd find you!
Agility. Impressive. Expulsion.
That's just pitiful!
Confringo.
Better luck next time!
You made a great.
Still!
Ha! Another expulsion. Imperial. You're easier to spot than an irrumpent. Knew you would feel. Confringo. You're only delaying the inevitable.
Expulso! How does that feel?
Well done for a child.
Oh, pussy.
You made a mistake coming here.
I hope you have your affairs What do you need me to do?
You won't escape again, cow.
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an Al to Natty right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened.
Enough for sorting the bells out.
Let there be no misgivings here. I always knew you were a troublemaker, but a thief? A thief who would steal from their own father, no less. How could you? How could you? I have no more words.
Revelio.
Oh.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
Don't worry, Sebastian. I shall speak with Ominous.
Thank you. You're a good friend, truly. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
You'll regret that.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We do have a choice. What good will it do to turn him in now? He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do anything like this again.
We've both heard that before.
But we also need to think about Anne. She's lost her health, now she's lost her uncle. Do you really want to take her brother away from her too?
I understand what you're saying. Perhaps you're right. As much as I believe that Sebastian should pay for his actions, we'd only be punishing Anne as well. I hope we're doing the right thing. I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she'll agree with this decision.
Thank you, Ominous. You're a good friend.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
Damn it, Sebastian.
How remarkable.
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalves made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual Snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
Accio.
I wonder if the pillars move at all.
Accio. Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness. That did it! Look, Doran, a doorway!
I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage. And now, I'm afraid. At least for a time.
Revelio.
You're not coming in with us.
If
Revelio. So many books.
You haven't seen my grand study. Look at the murals on the wall. They're all creatures. This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
Confringo!
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through?
Accio. Confringo!
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius.
Of course. How clever.
Little puppy sweeting. Forgot something up your track?
What was that?
Not Doran, that's for certain.
No.
You ready?
Shall we finish what we started? Back to Cynthia!
What was that?
Incendia! The flames consume you! Back in the dark.
Come! You're in protected freedom! Smart! You'll need to be quicker than that!
Pay for that!
Expelliarmus!
Crucible.
Hopefully it doesn't bug out.
Ready your watch. The fight is only just.
The lamb returns to the wolf.
Confringo.
You will not survive this fire!
Glacius.
That was the grab. You're not getting the snitches.
Confringo.
Don't you people have anything better to do?
Glacius.
You got most of our trolls, you. You won't escape us yet.
Never mind, better.
Protego!
That was for Horntail Ball.
Accio. Confringo. Crucible.
Time to teach a Fringo!
Don't think I won't catch you yet.
Confringo.
Confringo!
Gotcha!
Confringo. Incendia.
Oh, it's a bit like,
Cynthia! Incendia!
Glacius.
Shall we finish what we started?
Confringo.
No.
Glacius. Confringo.
You're not getting the snitches.
Glacius.
Protego!
Incendia.
Crucible!
Don't you people let me out of
Confringo. I think that was all of them.
Are the two of you unharmed? I had hoped to return before it was too late.
We're fine, but if you hadn't got here when you did, I led them here, Doran.
You fought with us against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe all that Doran told me.
They are the ones I saw, Alec.
Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
There they are. Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to... I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it. Merlin, they're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them, and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that. You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
Of all the potions he's brewed.
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart. Are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He destroyed so many lives and he wouldn't have stopped. I'm glad I was able to put an end to him.
You're right. He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Astonishing.
That must be the way to the repository.
We can only hope that we're not too late, and that we find...
I should hope that the enchantments protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. Damn, the goblins.
I wonder if Ranrock is here.
Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Search the area. Must be here somewhere.
We must be getting closer.
Crips!
You'll be pleased.
Press the momentum. Easily diverted.
Convert.
That was meant for me.
Defenders. I won't rest. One less shoot. More of them. Rather unwise.
right as I healed.
We must be getting closer.
Red Rocks will still be pleased with our I won't rest till you're dead. I'll snap you when I get down from it. I've got to be taken on this man.
We need to press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go. These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
goblins had somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
They got this.
Time to move. We're in the thick of it now.
We'll show these beasts who's in charge. Your timing couldn't be better, Professor Hackett.
Thank you, Professor.
One less human to work without. You can't stop us. Exposure. Ranrock's plan will fail. Zeus, what are you doing? What is this? What the hell's the fire now?
Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two!
Stop him! And Bringer! Overeat!
Now, Professor, Fig wants you to leave some for the rest of us.
We couldn't be happier to see you, Professor Sharp.
How nice of you to stop by. Stop! I'm afraid! The pulse spells glance off of it. It's been nice. I will have some of that. That's our way forward.
Yeah, maybe I wanted that potion on the forging. Think about that.
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you, what Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her, and the others, sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
The Keepers were right. The risk of using this magic is too dangerous. It is my responsibility alone to keep it safe.
I understand, but you are not entirely alone. I will do all I can to help you.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child!
Potato! My spells are having no effect on the dragon. That's the trick. I have you now, Ranrock. You protected yourself again. Not for long. Close.
Repulsor! Potato! Repulsor! You can't stop me! Repulsor! Two sources of power. Confringo! Ha! Don't like that very much, do you? Rest of the momentum. Repulsor! Rest of the momentum. Confringo! Crucial. Confringo! Repulsor! Arrest the momentum. Crucial. Arrest the momentum. Repulsor!
Stop! You have no idea what you're doing!
How long are you going to keep up this charade? You can't run forever, Ramrock. There's no time now.
Death is swift.
Arrest the momentum. Confringo. Repulsor. Arrest the momentum. Not so powerful now, are you, Ranrock? Arrest the momentum.
Don't move when I tell you.
There's nowhere to hide now, Ramrock. Confringo. Also. Not so powerful now, are you, Ramrock? There's nowhere to hide now, Ramrock.
That's where I was aiming.
Arrest the momentum. Not so powerful now, are you, Ramrock?
Should have made more potions.
There's nowhere to hide now, Ranrock. Confringo. Repulsor. Repulsor. Not so powerful now, are you, Ranrock?
Flawlessly.
There's nowhere to hide now, Ranrock. Confringo. Repulsor. Not so powerful now, are you, Ranrock? Now, Ranrock. This ends here, Ranrock.
You think you can stop me?
Arrest the momentum. Repulsor.
This cannot be happening. You will die.
I know you're feeling it now, Radrock. This ends here, Radrock.
You think you can stop me?
Oh, I'm not fast enough.
This cannot be happening. You will die.
This ends here, Radrock.
You think you can stop me?
Arrest them on it. I will defeat you. In Lockdock's memory.
You'll never wreck this hell with me!
Oh, I thought I was dead. I fucked up.
This cannot be happening. We'll die.
This ends here, Radrock.
You think you can stop me?
Bombarder. Places. Repulsor. Glaciers. I will defeat you. In Lodrock's memory.
You'll never wreck this hell with me! Never! cannot be happening. You will die.
I know you're feeling it now, Ranrock. This ends here, Ranrock.
You think you can stop me?
Arrest them, I will defeat you. In Lord God's name. Confringo.
This cannot be happening.
I know you're feeling it now, Ranrock. This ends here, Ranrock. Cabalsa.
You think you can stop me?
Arrest those men. I will defeat you. In Lord God's memory.
We'll never break this house with me! Never!
Arrest them, momentum. This is for Professor Fig.
Professor!
You need to contain it!
You are stronger than you know.
Oh, holy flashbang. Fucking hell.
Professor.
Miriam. Miriam would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Miriam, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Please meet me as soon as...
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered. I wish the same could have been done for my uncle. I wonder if there's a chance Anne would meet me.
Sebastian, I can't imagine what you and Anne are going through. Perhaps you'll hear from her soon.
I hope so. I'll let you know.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if he faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did. But it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait. What are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. Ominous said he's spoken with Anne. I wonder if she'll see me. I'll find out and send word when I know more.
I'm done. Only took like 7 streams.
I've thought about what you told me in the Great Hall. I would like to speak with you. Meet me in the Undercroft as soon as you can.
There is technically another, like, quote-unquote ending. It's when you literally 100% the guidebook. Which I am not doing again. I've already done it once, I'm not doing it again. Yeah. But yeah, the quote-unquote secret ending is if you complete 100% the field guide, which means get all the collectibles, like all the field guides, the chest, everything, including doing all of the challenges. I believe you ended up getting your house basically wins, you know, the end of the year thing. That is it. I will not be doing that again. Done it once, not doing it again. I'm not going through that pain of just 100%ing it. But this journey with beaten ass is over. Yeah. Thank you all for being here, and anybody stopped by and said hi, and anybody's been looking, really do appreciate it. Maybe next time I'll start on, was it Jedi Survivor? Since I did say I was going to do that one. But yeah. Until the next time, love you guys, and bye-bye.